Are you using a sledgehammer to grow your retail database? You know, in the last several years, all one has to do is read a newspaper or ask just about anybody in the retail industry to know trading has been quite tough for most Australian bricks and mortars retailers. Still relevant in today's marketplace, according to an inquiry conducted by the Australian Productivity Commission that was released December 2011, the growth rate of retail sales has generally trended down over the past 2 decades due to long-term and structural changes in the economy and consumer behavior. The share of retail spending and overall consumer spending fell from over 35% in the early 1980s to just under 30% now, currently. In its inquiry, the Productivity Commission outlined 3 contributing factors for the downward trend. Firstly, consumers are saving more and spending less disposable income as they seek to repair their household balance sheets in uncertain times. The appreciation of the Australian dollar has also reduced the cost of many imported retail goods, and as a consequence, although consumers are buying more retail goods, these goods are at a lower price. And lastly, intensifying competition brought on by both domestic and offshore online retailers has really kicked the bricks and mortar retailers around. The Commission also points out that online sales in Australia are projected to grow by 10 to 15% per annum over the next 3 years. That was from 2011. So by the time we get to 2014, which is just down the track, they expect the online sales to be about 15% per annum. Now, the reason for this is that there's greater internet capability, and particularly with the national broadband coming up, if speeds will be higher, that'll encourage more people to get involved using online for shopping, and also the use of electronic devices like tablets and mobile phones. Now, with the challenges of the current trading environment, bricks and mortar retailers are even more focused, or should be, on the following goals. Number 1, growing customer lifetime value by increasing purchasing frequency and average sales value with timely, relevant information and offers. You've heard me speak about that oftentimes. Customer lifetime value is extremely important. Secondly, growing their database with new prospects who most closely match the demographic and psychographic profile of their best customers. And lastly, win-back programs to win back past customers in a cost-effective manner. In today's digital world, the practical means of achieving these goals revolves around maximizing your marketing database by extracting the untapped value of your database to deliver cross-sell and upgrade opportunities from existing customers. Growing your database with customer referrals and new prospects who most closely match your highest customer profile segments. Reducing costs by delivering consumers with high conversion rates at lower costs than more traditional marketing methods. Enhancing databases with full contact details, purchasing history, demographic and psychographic information of existing customers and prospects. And also obtaining express and indefinite consent to contact customers and non-buyers by telephone or email with relevant information and timely promotional offers. And when I say telephone, I also mean sending mobile text messages as well. Now, as the environment changes in Australia, bricks and mortar retailers have to redefine their strategy and their thinking about the way they operate and how they engage with their customers and potential customers. Ever increasingly, retailers are looking to establish cost-effective pathways in which to engage customers so they can reduce their costs of sale to support their profitability. Those retailers who don't overcome these challenges and establish new pathways will only see decreasing revenue and deflation in prices and margins. Australian bricks and mortar retailers have been slow to combat the challenges of the last several years. However, they are increasingly establishing pathways to engage with past, current, and new customers. So they've been working hard to really catch up. Now, they are also increasingly spending more of their marketing dollars in loyalty programs, upgrading their websites for online shopping, and using social media platforms to promote their operations. More and more focus is directed these days at in-store buyers too, and those customers who purchase items on their websites to inquire their email addresses, other contact details, so they can engage with them to increase their purchasing frequency and transaction value to prolong their lifetime value. The advantage of capturing their customers' email addresses and mobile phone numbers and adding purchasing history, demographic, and psychographic details is increasing customer lifetime value with targeted, timely, and relevant email offers directing consumers to their stores or websites. Currently, one of the most common methods of obtaining a customer's email address or mobile phone number is paying them for it with in-store discounts. Now, on the surface, this can be a very quick way to acquire customers' email addresses and mobile numbers. However, one wonders if this tactic is as cost-effective as it could be. As an example, recently a friend of mine, who incidentally owns 5 retail shops, he explained to me how he became a loyalty club member with a major Australian retailer. One day he's out shopping for a shirt and he came across a bargain and quickly went to the cashier to make his purchase. Now, knowing him, he probably wanted to make sure that they didn't realize that the price they put on the shirt was a mistake and they'd fix it, so he wanted to jump on it straight away. So he goes to the cashier, and of course the price of the shirt had a 50% off the retail. So he goes to pay for the shirt, and while he's there, they asked him, as probably most of you all have been asked, do you want to join our loyalty program, or it was, do you want to give us your email address for us to send you newsletters and things like that? And for that, they give him another % off the sales price. Okay, so he agreed, he gave him his email address, and he was another $5 better off. Now he got that shirt for 60% off the retail sales price. Now in this case, the email address cost the retailer $5. As my friend walked out of the door, he was thinking if he could make this type of offer at his stores. And, quickly doing the sums, he realized he just couldn't afford to capture customers' details at that cost. Now, perhaps for a major retailer, or even a small retailer wanting to acquire details of a customer they identify as high value, $5 might seem inexpensive. But it brings to mind an old accounting adage. You don't need a sledgehammer to open an acorn. Capturing email addresses and contact details from existing customers is a no-brainer. However, retailers must be sure about what they can afford to spend in capturing these details. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Any of the templates that I've displayed, budget templates and things like that, they're all available on my blog, so I invite you to go there and you can download them from my blog or find a link to them, and you can reach that at www.whatsaleadworth.com, or simply send me an email if you're on LinkedIn. You'll find me there, Marc Carriere, MarcCarriere. Good luck and have fun. Bye-bye.